How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we are continuing on with yesterday's video. We got to get all the pistons out and get the pulleys off. If you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. We have basically got the blocks out like this. We still can't lift it up and put it in the car and take it to the machine shop because we want to get the pistons out and knit these two pulleys off basically, and then we can get all the timing components off. We're waiting on the engine stand still. We should be here in a minute. Put it on the engine stand and then take all the pistons out and then whip it down to the machine shop, and that is basically the last of it. And then we'll get the engine back with pistons in it. Hopefully they'll do that, all ready to rock and roll. Put it back together again, or put everything basically all back, basically do it on reverse with some extra goodies on top. But yeah, bring on the engine stand because we need it. Did it. My mate just popped up with his pulley. We whipped off the harmonic balancer and that stupid fan. Well, we didn't use a pulley with that, we just whacked it with a hammer basically, and it come off. But yeah, now we can get all the timing stuff off, the pump, the oil pump, water pump and all that lot off. And we've also got, what he brought up for me was an engine stand, which we could have done with all day, but at least we can wang it on there now. And then we can spin the pistons and stuff, spin it round to do the bottom of the rods and stuff like that. Yeah, let's get cracking. Well, technically it's on. We've only got 3 bolts in because we haven't got a 4th and I ain't got one long enough, so we're winging it again. Dodgy, but all we can do is lower it down and see if it falls off. Let's do it. Right, hopefully we don't break. 3 bolts is better than 2 bolts. Nice and slow. Let's give it an earthquake test. Pretty good. Yeah, I must say that's a big fat win. Big fat win, that. I won't say big fat win and then it might not stand like a professionals. I'll get this hoist off and then we can start doing the old pistons. Here we are, look, all mounted up nicely. But I'm going to start taking off the water pump, the oil pump, all the rest of the timing components I haven't done yet. Let's do it. What are you thinking, guys? How's the old water pump looking? Spins quite freely. I mean, is it worth replacing? This was done when the head was done, so I don't know. See how much they are. Maybe I'll keep it just how it is. Budget, remember, budget. Okay, oil pump then. What's the oil pump got on him, man? A bunch of 10 mils? Looks like a bunch of 10 mils, guys. Whip them off. Okay, oil pump should come off now. Should. Right, we need a prying device. Where's my prying device? This blue screwdriver's basically built the entire car. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to take the rest of that off. Hold up. This is weird, this. It slides off. It's got like a little... Oh, hang on. Hey. It's got like a little little crescent moon thing. I don't know what it's about. I'll just get on with it. We got that off. Now we pull him off, and that's an oil pump. Not really what you're expecting to see there. I checked with a seat when that was done. I mean, it looks alright, but I don't know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I'll do the first ever spin of the engine. Are you ready? Back up, yeah. Just in case it goes wrong. No, over there.
Okay.
That's dodgy. Dodgy, dodgy. That's coolant, that's alright. Right, hang on a minute, that's dodgy. Because of only the 3 bolts, we need another 1 bolt.
I'm going to go to the shop
in
now.
There.
I'm going to go to the shop now.
Right, Johnny.
Bye.
Very face bye.
I'll see you in a minute.
Alright, bye. Okay, it's a bit sketchy when we spin it over with only 1, 2, 3 bolts in. So this one, we need to get a long bolt. I've grabbed the bell housing bolt, and I'll go to the bolt shop after work tomorrow. See what I mean? It's a bit too large, a bit too short. Get a couple of long ones, just in case, just to have, and then we ain't got to worry about it falling off when we spin it over to do all the pistons. But yeah, we shall continue. For you, it'll be 5 seconds. For me, it'll be half a day. Right, guys, it's the next day. We are continuing on with the build. Just went to Halfords. Not Halfords, I'm lying. Your car parts, bought some grease and brake fluid, and I bought some bolts. We only used 1 because obviously, if you remember from yesterday, which is 5 seconds for you, we only got 3 bolts in this holding it on. So these are longer. You can only buy them in like packs of like 20, which is ideal. We only need 1, but now we get loads of spares forever. We can bolt engines to stands for the rest of our lives. Right, let's get it bolted on. Right, there we go. 4 bolts in. Job done. Let's spin it. Right, round 2 with the spin. And hopefully, you don't look so dodgy this time. Oh, I've got to take the bolt out, haven't I? What a cabbage. I've never spun an engine before. That's better. Nice and smooth. Right. Guys, have a little look while it's nice and sunny and you can see everything. See if you can spot anything that looks dodge. I mean, it all looks rusty. Do you reckon it looks good, armpit man?
Yeah. Looks good.
Looks
clean but rusty.
Bit rustic. I think that's normal, the crank to be a bit rusty. Let's get the crank girdle off. Right, that's that crank girdle thing off. Obviously all the bearings are here. Why are you not focusing? There you go. They look alright? I mean, I don't really know. Bit of scoring on them, look. Focus, there you go. They've all got a line through the middle. That one's got a rusty and some scratches. Let me know. What do you think? Do we need to replace? I mean, I don't know. Okay, we're going to take off the pistons now. Well, the rods. Undo all these bolts. Slide the pistons out. Not going to lie to you, I'm a bit concerned. Don't really know what I'm doing. That'd be a reat, wouldn't it? Be a reat. Okay, let's have a look at this piston. should technically just come out. Don't know, everything looks like it should. Numero uno. Okay, this is what happens when you're a noob. I thought, oh, I need to get the crank out, now the pistons are out. So I was trying to get the rear main seal out, push it out, and I thought it just slid out this way. Oh, I just threw the bolts on the floor. But, obviously, all you got to do is you got to take a couple of bolts off around this, and this actual whole thing comes off. So yeah, I've destroyed the rear main seal. We'll have to get a new one now anyway, definitely. But yeah, don't do what I did. Just take this whole plate off. I just realised when I seen this little thing here that it actually separates. It's separate from the actual block. We can take it off. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. Taking that off, and then we can replace the rear main seal, which probably would have done anyway. Right, we just got it off. I think I've destroyed it. So I've bent the end. Focus. There you go. Bent the end where the seal sits, so yeah, I'm not really using that. I need to get a new housing for the rear main seal and the new rear main seal. What a noob, eh? Right, but he's off anyway. The crank, technically he should just pull straight out now. Let's have a go. It's coming out. Hey, one crankshaft removed. Oh, God, this is heavy. Yeah, if you look at him though, I've seen a few online, you know, on the videos, and this one does look pretty good. You can do like stuff to these, obviously balance them and stuff and get them polished. And also like put like grub screws in something in there for, not really sure what it's for, but I'll speak to a machine guy and let them do their magic. See what they say. Do you know what? Looking at all these bearings and like the cylinder walls that are like mint, not like one scratch on them, and even the pistons, I mean they're filthy on top, but like all the rings, there's like nothing wrong with them. You know what I mean? I just removed all these pistons for no reason at all. Obviously we're going to forge it, but did I even need to? Was it just the head? Could we have just sent the head to the machine shop, put a new head gasket on, left the bottom end in the block, and we'd have been good. We wouldn't have had a forged engine obviously, but at least the car would have been on the road for a bit and I would have forged it later when I, you know. What have I done? We're going to forge it now anyway, it's all apart. But I don't think that the bottom end, the piston rings were letting oil through to the spark plugs, is why it's misfiring. I think it was something to do with the head. Oh well, we're here now anyway, we've done it. Okay, last but least, not least even, the oil squirters. Take it, you just pop them off. Who knows? And that is the block ready to rock and roll for machining. Right, that's it guys for this one. We have successfully disassembled all the block, and it's all going to the machine shop. Just loaded the markup. A45 AMG van. Gets abused, used as a van. But yeah, I'll put the crank in, the obviously the block itself, and at the back seat there we got the head with all of its lifters and stuff still in it. I'll give them that. I don't know whether they'll take the pistons with me or not. whether they want them. I think I'll just take this and then I'll ask them, say, do you want to see the pistons? Because obviously they're putting new ones in, but yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I shall catch you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.